correction in the near term.
Just a word on some stocks, Lata. Now let's, Bharat Financial Inclusion is down 5% from the top. Bata is down about 6% from top. Page Industries, Bajaj Finance, I mean, clearly from the higher level, it slipped quite a bit. And I tell you something, what's interesting today is the kind of open interest decline that you are seeing in individual stocks. That's important because that's telling you of a lot of profit booking. Mayuresh Joshi is also with us. Mayuresh, as we speak, Nifty is in the red, by the way. Mayuresh, good morning. So let's start with the NBFCs first. At what level do you think stocks like Bajaj Finance, Bharat Finance and all will become buy again?
Morning, Anuj. I think one really needs to be stock specific within the NBFC space, and though we remain extremely optimistic on the space as a whole, and we've obviously seen news of Diwan Housing at this point of time. The kind of borrowing that they've done to NCD market, I think we were presuming this a few weeks back, and again that will reduce their cost of borrowing at least by a percentage point. Having said that, I think the kind of advances growth that we've probably witnessed within this sector, whether they be retail advances on the housing side or even on the rural transportation financing side, I think it has been a very robust performance by companies, and our own expectations are that the kind of multiples that a few companies are deriving at this point of time may be a little bit higher compared to the 3 and 5 year averages. But again, I think any 8-10% fall in stocks specifically which are having a very strong franchise, I think they can really do well. So again, it's a long call that we're probably taking over the next couple of years, but NBFC as a space is something that we are liking.
Actually, you should pull up DHFL also. It's the 4,000 crore, I mean, getting at 9% actually reduces their current year's cost of finance considerably, almost by 1 percentage point. And that will mean a lot of benefit for that company. It's a trend pointer, but today, of course, it's as much in the grip of the NBFCs as any other company. Let me quickly get Mayuresh, just hold on to your patience. A couple of technical calls as well. Mitesh, how would you handle the Nifty now? Or any other stock you want to speak about?
Yeah, in fact, the Nifty, immediately didn't even take 15 minutes to possibly suggest that the bounce back will be sold into. I think that's already started. So on the Nifty, I would now look to possibly cut my short positions if we get levels of around 8510, 8500. That's been the target we've maintained. And on individual stock side, I think, we had sells on Shriram Transport Finance and M&M Financial. I think that's working out nicely. The other stock which is given a fresh breakdown is Bharat Forge, trading below the earlier lows of 725. So that's a sell with a stop at 732 for targets of around 690.
Okay, yes, Bharat Forge is under pressure after the North America truck sales were quite disappointing. A couple of more stocks. Natco Pharma has hit a fresh 52-week high today on the back of that approval that they got for the generic Tamiflu. So that stock is looking very good at this point in time. And a couple of others to look at in trade. Pre-call we mentioned earlier, good numbers coming in over there. So that stock is up in the green. And Motherson Sumi has agreed to raise some funds, and perhaps they're preparing for another acquisition. So that stock is now up almost about 2.5%. But let's thank Mayuresh for joining us, and welcome Rajat Rajgarhia of Motilal Oswal Securities to give us his view on the markets as well as on the big theme today, which is the GST rollout. Rajat, hi, good morning. We're trying to analyze the sectors that will benefit from GST. And